Hey guys, I'm going to do a review on Adventure Time with Finn and Jake. Now, this is my favorite new 2010 show that came out in 2010. Yeah, I mean, it's great, it's funny, it's got a good sense of adventure, and it's a very basic and simple show. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's basically about Finn and Jake who live in this mythical land called Ooo. Land of Ooo. And basically, the Ice King is the main antagonist of the show. And yeah, basically, it's about Finn who wants to be a righteous hero. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about, the characters, pretty much, basically. Finn, who's the main protagonist of the show, is a 12-year-old boy who wants to be a righteous hero. And he has a secret crush on Princess Bubblegum. And he has a sword, and he's probably my favorite character on the show. I mean, because for a 12-year-old kid, he sure knows how to kick villains' asses. I mean, yeah. And also, like, he's got a sword. Yeah, this kid's cool. This kid is cool. And then you have his best friend, Jake, who is his best friend. He's 28 years old, and he's a magic dog, so he can stretch into tall legs, he can grow giant fists. Basically, he can pretty much do anything he wants. And I'm not a big fan of him, but I guess he can be funny at sometimes. That I don't really care about him. He's okay. Ice King is probably my second favorite character on the show because he is just hilarious. And he's voiced by Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants. And, well, he's Ice Elemented, so I like Ice Elemented characters. I mean, Toanuju, Matoro, and, yeah. Anyways, yeah, the Ice King's pretty funny, and he's the main antagonist of the show, where he's always stealing princesses in hopes that one will marry him. And see, what's funny about this antagonist is that for an antagonist, he has, like a drum set, and he plays music and plays video games, and yeah. Okay, so then there's Princess Bubblegum, who's the main chick on the show. She is the ruler of the Candy Kingdom, and like I said, Finn has a secret crush on her, and I have a funny feeling she and Finn are gonna get together because I've seen hints of her, liking him and all that. I've seen hints of that, or at least what I think they're hints. And basically, yeah, she can be pretty really funny at sometimes. Like in one episode where Finn, the Ice King, yells and cures the people in the Candy Kingdom of this freezer burn flu, she starts speaking in German and then faints, and when I first saw that, I burst out laughing. I thought that was funny. Alright, and then you got Lady Rainicorn, who is Jake's girlfriend, and she's a hybrid between a rainbow and a unicorn. Okay, and she speaks in a Korean accent. She's a Rainicorn who speaks in a Korean accent. That's odd, and only Jake can understand what the heck she's saying. So yeah, now because she's so long and because she's like half unicorn, if she fought evil, she could be a pretty good fighter because she could use her long body to defeat the villains, if you know what I'm saying, spin around and all that and use her horn. That's pretty interesting. And then finally, there's of course Marceline, the Vampire Queen, who is this, basically, she's this vampire queen who is, 1,000 years old, or she says, and she, can fly. Whenever she gets angry, she turns into a giant vampire, and, although she does evil things, she's, like, friends with Finn and Jake. Yeah. Yeah. So, one thing I will say about Marceline, the Vampire Queen, is that what I don't understand is that, if she's a vampire queen, where are her vampire minions? I mean, if she's a vampire queen, shouldn't she have, like, vampire people or bats helping her? I mean, I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense to be called a vampire queen when you don't have any vampire minions helping you. Also, unlike most vampires, she does not suck blood. I mean, sometimes she does, but she says it's not the blood she likes, it's the color. Most of the time, she eats shades of red. She eats the color red, which is good, so that way she won't suck the blood of the other characters. And also, she has a guitar, which is, get this, it's an axe bass. It's like, you take an axe and you make it into a bass guitar, so that way you can both play music and fight evil. Which I think is really brilliantly thought up. Alright, anyways. And also, I gotta say, for a 1,000-year-old vampire, for a 15-year-old vampire who's 1,000 years old also, she is, in my opinion, pretty. She's really beautiful. I mean, she's really cute also. I mean, yeah, that's my opinion also. Oh, I keep saying also. Yeah, she's really pretty in my opinion. But anyways, also, yeah, one thing I would like to ask is, what's up with Finn's hat? I've never seen anybody wear a hat like that before. It just looks weird in my opinion. I mean, it fits good for Finn, but I wouldn't wear it. Yeah. Also, the land of Ooo. I like this land because it's not just mythical. It's basically, it's like half mythical but half reality because you can play video games, fight dragons, candy people. Basically, you can pretty much do whatever you want in that land. Yeah. But be warned though, kids. As great as I'm saying the show is, if you don't like words like crap, frick, suck, sexy, and violence, this might not be the show for you. Well, this is my review of Adventure Time with Finn and Jake, and I give this show 5 out of 5 because I don't have a problem with it. It's just that good. It's not amazing and perfect. It's just really darn good that I give it a 5 out of 5. Well, this is Pearl22, signing off. Goodbye.